Elijah. Today we will continue our leftover topic verb. I have already explained in detail about verb in my previous video. So student, if you haven't watched my previous video, please go and watch it from I option. So student, let's start. Today we will learn different type of helping verb which indicate modality in a sentence. Modality like request, capacity, likelihood, ability, permission, suggestion, advice, etc. So these types of verb are called modal verb. So student, today we will learn modal verb. So what is a modal verb? Modal verb is a type of helping verb that is used to indicate modality in a sentence. For example, I can teach you work. And second one, I will teach you. So student, think which word is showing modality? Can and will. Can is showing my capacity. It means I have a capacity to teach you word. Ability. Can is showing ability and capacity to teach you. And will. Here. Will is showing in a future. It means I will teach you modal verb. So the word here, word can and will showing the modality in this sentence. So now we will learn some different types of modal verb. There are 13 modal verbs. They are namely will, would, can, could, shall, should, may, might, ought to, must, used to, need not, and dare. So in this way there are 13 modal verbs. So now I will explain all the 13 one by one. Let's start with the use of can. So as already I have told you all, can is used to express ability of a person. Sometimes it is used to show the possibility also. And sometimes it can be used for the can be used. Already I am using also modal verb can be used. It means possibility. my sentence can be used is showing possibility. So I hope it's being clear to you all. Can is used to show permission, ability, sometimes request and possibility. For example, I can sing a song. So students, now think here which word showing modality? The use can. Can is showing my ability. It means I can sing a song. I have the capacity of singing a song. Sometimes it's showing permission. Can I explain the verb again? So in this way, sometimes possibility also. You can do this verb. So in this way, this is the use of can. Just moving forward, just look at the use of could. Now look at the use of could. As already I have told you, can, it is the past verb of the can. So it is used to express the ability in past tense. Could is used to show the ability in past tense. Like for example, you could solve these questions. As you can see here, the word could is showing modality in this sentence. So this is the modal verb could. Now class, look at the use of may. The modal verb may is used to express permission, possibility. Means it is used to permission, to show the permission and to show the possibility. Suppose, for example, may I watch one more video? So here class, may, the modal verb may is showing here permission. May I watch one more video? So as you can say here, this the word may, the modal verb may is showing here the permission. May can be used to show possibility also, like it may rain today. Yes student, as you can see here, the word may is showing possibility. Means whether we are not sure whether it can be rain today or not, but possibility. This we are with the possibility we are showing the here the word may showing modality in this sentence. The possibility here what? It may rain or not. Just moving towards the next. Now we will might. We will learn about next modal verb might. Yes class. As already I have told you, might is the past verb of may. So for showing possibility, for showing For showing permission in past tense, we will use might. For example, she might take the bus to get home. Here, as you can see here, the word might is showing modality in this sentence, like possibility here. She might take the bus to get home. Now look at the next modal verb, must. Must is used to express obligation and emphatic advice. For example, you must study math. Must. As you can see here, class, the modal verb must is showing obligation. You must study math, and it is used, the use must can be used to show the emphatic advice also. Moving forward towards the next modal verb is will. So will is used to show future tense, and it is used to express desire, content, and sometimes it's showing the it's showing the consent also. So you can see this is the consent also. In this way, will is used to express consent, desire, and for future tense. For example, will you stop talking like that? So, will you stop? Here, the modal verb is will. So, will you stop talking like that? It means here the modal verb will is showing modality in this sentence, and will you, it is showing the desire, consent and desire. And next the certainty, sometimes certainty, it is showing the certainty also, like again, I will take this duty. Yes, this model, the model verb will is showing here the duty. It means here certainty showing here. Yes class, now just moving forward towards the next, we will discuss about the use of next modal verb would. Yes class, would is used to show possibility, and sometimes it can be used in conditional sentence also. Okay, so it is used to show the possibility, probability, and to show the conditional sentence also. For example, you would be 15 years Class, now this model verb showing the possibility. It means I'm not sure about your age, just possibility and guessing, like you would be 15-year old. Possibility showing this model verb showing the possibility only. Now look at the next example. If he lost his job, he would have no money. Here this model verb showing conditional sentence. So it is the use of what this verb showing. So in this the use of model verb would, it is showing possibility and sometimes conditional sentence. I hope it will be clear. Now moving forward, look at the next model verb, shall. Shall is used to express future tense and intention. Sometimes shall is used to show the intention and to show the future tense. Like with the subject I and we will use shall with the I and, like for example I shall complete my project So here the use of shall is showing the modality of the sentence. So you can observe. Now look at the next model verb, should. Should is used to show common duty, sensible action and obligation also. It is used to express obligation. Should, like journal things, like it means the sensible duty, you can, the sensible action and the common duties. Like we should talk in English. For example, we should talk in, it is showing the common duty and the sensible action. Like this, you can take this example. We should talk in English. Like we should brush our teeth twice. So student, it is showing the use of should here, both the sentence we should talk in English, showing the sensible action, and here also we should brush our teeth, it is a common duty. So in that way the should is used to show the obligation and to show the sensible action and to show the, I hope it will be clear. Now look at the next model verb, ought. Yes class. Sometime we can replace the use of should and ought sometimes, because it is also showing the common duty but it is showing the moral duty also. It is showing the ought to is used to show the respect, to show the moral duty, and to show the obligation also. For example, you ought to paint your door. As you can see here, ought to is showing here the obligation here. You ought to paint your door. So it means it is showing the obligation here and necessity also here. And class, this is ought. Ought, the use of ought is a conjugative. Conjugated word means in a pair. Ought always used in a pair means to, ought to. So class, it is a ought to. Now look at the next model verb, used to. It is also conjugated. This word also used to, because we are using here used to. Used to is used to express, yes, to express the past tense. In the past tense habitual action. Used to is used to show the past tense in habitual action. Like he used to play football in his childhood. Yes class, used to, here used to is showing the habitual action of past tense. Now look at the next model verb, dare. It is also conjugated word, means in a pair. Dare to, we will use dare to. It is used to express indignation, like dare. For example, nobody dare to dare to. Here look at the class, nobody dare to ask about your payment. So dare, it means it is showing the indignation. In that way it is showing, this word is showing the indignation. Now look at the last model verb, need. It is also conjugated word. Conjugated means joined together, means in a pair. It is also used, means need to, dare to, like ought to. Although last four model verb is a conjugated word, like ought will be used like the ought to, and this used to, dare, and need not. So I need to know exact size, like I need to know exact size. So need to know, like here. So student, it was the explanation of the model verb. I hope it would be clear to you. If you have any doubt, you can share it in the comment box. Thank you.